at the end of the day, we all had a feast at the cultural center, and it was great to have this elder there that was really talking about, he's the Yukon University or Yukon College elder. I think they actually have an elder representative, which is amazing. And he's talking, very knowledgeable guy. You could YouTube him. Kerry Soretsky has all those contacts, and so does Doug Rady. Um, yeah, he's just like he's an elder that is kind of walking in two worlds right now, and he's able to provide some blessings and really talk some serious sense where we all kind of are like wow and inspired, and talking about how he could relate to someone, and he could look at someone and understand that they have a problem and want to help them, but then also look at his college buddy and say, well, I don't want to help that guy because I don't really like him. So you could bring in the jokes, and that's what some of the elders, one of the most important qualities that they have, and I look for. So I was really impressed by him. I don't know why I have a fly in my place. I'm on the 15th floor. Um, Anywho, so yeah, after he was done his speech at the feast, we his last line was, all right, so everybody said his prayers. He's like, now I'm going to eat. And he ran over and he grabbed the stew, and everyone's kind of looking at him. He's already eating, and it's just there's ways to be formal and informal, and I thought that was really cool. So the last day after we did our training, the adults and the youth did their training, we came together to as trying to connect and make a presentation to the. We split up in groups, and we were all made a presentation to the group on what we want a community to look like. So we roll out some flip chart paper, and we all write things down, draw some pictures of whatever. They didn't say you have to draw this or you have to do it this way. So what would you want your community to look like? And we all put in our different things that we wanted. The one common thing that nobody presented on, there was no liquor stores, there was no casinos, there was no money marts or anything like that. There was schools, there was hospitals, there was, and I think there's even a group of like youth that were like 12 and under, and they just had schools, hospitals, bike ramps, police, you know, nothing negative. So to be able to have those 2 days or 3 days, whatever it was, um, to have the youth really and the adults be on the same page of what they want a community to look like that's awesome. And the thing about BYTE was when I was talking to them, they seem to share the same vision that we as Osley and the communities. Um, it's like they speak our language. We have the same culture, um, like work ethic, culture, I believe, and I guess just hungry and really wanting to take the initiative to learn, to create those partnerships, to collaborate, and to build something special, to be able to help the youth and to be able to bring youth to equality, like they say. And our vision is to create safe, happy, healthy communities where people want to work, raise, and um, people want to work, live, and raise their children. And that's kind of what BYTE wants to do, and they want to do that by bringing youth to equality. And I think we have a common understanding that youth are leaders right now, and different little exercises that BYTE do. I've already innovation or parking lot, whatever you want to say. So that's now in my arsenal, and I have some activities, and I know Shan has some activities. She led one the other day at our experiential learning um, meeting, and talking with Chris Ryder. They have a vision. They want to touch communities. They want to go all over. They want to get into as many communities as they can in northern Alberta, and they want to build partnerships. They want to do what we do. We want to take resources and meet people and come together and collaborate, and not just collaborate, but collaborate on another level where we're purposeful, intentional, and holistically looking on what's best for the youth and not what is best right now for the communities. We're obviously we've got to take that in consideration, but what is best for the youth in general? What do youth need? What do they want? We need, like, how could we honor what the youth want? How could we facilitate the process of giving them a voice so they could teach us. Because we could teach youth a lot of things. Teachers teach youth a lot of great things. But when I need answers, I go to the youth. And it looks like when BYTE needs answers, they go to the youth. And I think they want to help the youth, come into themselves. And it's always great to say, oh, we want to bring youth to equality, and we're going to do it by this. But watching BYTE, they wanted to have the youth figure out what they wanted to do by different exercises, like having three people in a chair, or in three people in three chairs, three youth, and then one youth 2 feet away sitting in their own chair. It's like, who's in charge right now? Who do you think's in charge? Is it the one person? Is it three people? Can you guys talk about it, debrief? And for youth to be able to go through that experientially and be able to debrief and talk about it, it's just those things are just so amazing to me, to have other organizations that are not comfortable, like, hey, we've been doing this for 20 years or 15 years, and well, we could offer this, and if you guys want to learn from us, well, we're going to work with you. That's not the sense I got from BYTE. The sense I got from BYTE is like, we want to bring youth to equality, and we want to create some partnerships, and we want to learn. If you got stuff to offer, and if you want to share with us, excellent. And if you want to learn from us, we got some things. They may not be top of the line, but they have worked, and we're willing to share that with you. So that information sharing, that could be turned into some great action items and some tangible outcomes for right now and for the future to come. If relationships are made effectively, and well, I think my computer just blacked out a bit, but if relationships are effectively made and respected and honored, where we're honoring the communities first and foremost, and really honoring the youth and what they want to see, and yeah, so I don't know too much about BYTE, but from what I've seen, I go to these trainings and I challenge a lot of the facilitators. I question them, and I didn't question anything that they were doing. I didn't challenge them. I was so comfortable. I was like, this is what you guys are doing. This is awesome. I was more like, wish I had a notepad, because I would have been writing things down. But hopefully we have some great conversation Friday, and I hope my feedback really could help you guys understand what I was able to see. There's so much more I could include, but people are busy, and we're almost at the 15-minute mark. And if I could say anything, just creating that ecosystem of resources and communication, of people that are all on the same page and wanting to have youth-led initiatives and do things for the youth right now and for future. That is, empowering. Empowering is sustainability. Doing to, doing with, all those terms. We get just getting away from those terms and just having the youth do it is what we want to get to, and bringing youth to equality is how we're going to be able to create safe, healthy communities where people want to work, live, and raise their children. All in all, some of the things that I've learned from other great places: full value commitment. I'm going to be conscious of the time, and I'm going to care for self and others. It is nighttime, and